Hello and welcome to Friday. We had to come over here to where Justin works because I had to get the tapes for the recital, and I'm going to be doing that probably this coming week. And another thing is that Justin needs your help. There's a contest for Tippmann, which is the company that makes paintball guns, and Justin can win a really nice paintball gun, but he needs you to vote on his current gun, which is pretty sweet. This is his current gun.
This is the other one.
And that, yeah, that's his other gun. This one is the one that is better because it is larger. This is an actual functioning paintball gun. It's legit. It's real. If you want to vote for Justin, which will help him win this really fancy paintball gun, go down to the description box and there's going to be a link for the Tippmann fan page, and then you're going to look for an image that looks like this, and that is Justin's gun. It's on page 2. Click like this and you have to follow the little thing. It's like you have to enter your email address and you have to do a few things. But if you do it, you give a vote to Justin and you'll help him win a paintball gun, which he would like. Would you like that?
Yep, you can vote once a day.
That means vote a lot. And it ends July 4th, so there's like a few more days for it. So do that. There's already a few people who have done it because I posted it on the Facebook page the other day and people did that. So you guys should do it too and help Justin out because he's already, like, you're in the top 10.
Yeah.
So just help push him up there, or stay in the top 10 or something. Just vote. Do that. Okay. I realized that I told you guys yesterday that I was going to show us playing some Let's Plays Minecraft so you could see what the recording process is, and I will, but I'm going to do it tomorrow because there are actually 9 tapes of this recital. 9. So still recording, but I've actually done 6. That's good. I'm on number 7, so I'm almost done, which is a plus. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing that. One of the things I was reading up on tonight is Dolphin, which is an emulator for GameCube and Wii games for Windows and, as I found out, also Mac OS. I did not know it was for Mac OS. I remembered reading about it like a long time ago, like years ago. But I didn't know it was for Mac OS. And they just released version 3.0 like a few days ago. Now I haven't tried this personally, but I am looking forward to probably dumping some of my own games to give it a shot. For those who aren't in the know, Dolphin is an emulator that emulates both Wii and GameCube games, but what's so astounding is that it can do it in HD. It can blow it up to 1080p, and it's actually upscaling the models themselves, so it looks good. It's not just, you know, pixelated or anything like that. It actually looks really nice, and there's some screenshots. I think you could just go to Google Image Search and type in a GameCube game and then HD or Dolphin, like Wind Waker Dolphin HD. You'll be able to see screenshots, and they're beautiful. It's absolutely amazing, and a lot of this stuff is running at perfect emulation. If you haven't heard of it or you haven't checked it out, I put the link down in the description box so you can. Now, I've downloaded the program, but I don't have any games to play on it. I've got some games that I'm going to be putting on to my computer and burning, but you have to use Windows, and I haven't had a chance to do that. But I guess you could download games too, but yeah, that's a legal thing. If any of you have tried it, let me know. I'm going to be trying it myself as soon as I possibly can. I think the most interesting thing for me is that if I can emulate GameCube and Wii games in 1080 on Mac, then I'll just record them on Mac. Now, I have no problem with emulation. I have no problem playing games on emulation so long as I own the game. I know right now I'm doing a Let's Play for Earthbound, and for those who didn't know, I'm using a ROM. I have no problem with that. It's way easier to record it on a computer, and I wouldn't have a problem doing a GameCube or a Wii game, especially if it was in 720. You know, that's a big deal. Now, I know that some people have a problem with emulation, but personally I don't see why. Emulation is a wonderful thing, especially in the case of a Wii or GameCube emulator that would be allowing us to upscale games to 720 or 1080p. That's awesome. That's an improvement. Most people have a problem with it from a legal standpoint. But you have to understand that emulators are perfectly legal. Dolphin is perfectly legal. The problem comes in when people download ROMs of games that they don't own, and to some extent games that they do own. For example, you're supposed to, I believe, make the ROM yourself, but that's stupid. I'll be the first to admit that I did not dump Earthbound myself, but I own 3 copies of the game. I own 3 physical cartridges, and everyone knows that I am one of the world's biggest Earthbound fans. I love Earthbound. Do I have a problem playing a ROM of it? Absolutely not. Now, do I have a problem when someone downloads a game that they don't own and they're not supporting the game developers? Well, yes, that is a big problem. That is the problem with emulation, because a lot of people just download whatever. If they haven't played a game, they want to try it out, they download it. Do they ever buy the game? Usually not. Why would you? You already have it. But legal issues aside, I am fully behind emulation. I think emulation is wonderful, and if I could get Dolphin to work and work well, I may consider doing a GameCube or a Wii game as a Let's Play, and it would be in HD. And I think that is pretty nifty. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this, on Dolphin, emulation, and the legal battles behind it, and me doing a GameCube or a Wii game, maybe what you'd like to see, or maybe how you feel about me using emulation. I don't think it's a big issue, and I know a lot of people have a problem with it, even on YouTube. Whenever they see Let's Plays, they want it to be the actual console. But my reasoning behind Earthbound, I think, would stand behind most games. Not only is it easier to record using a computer, but also it looks better. If you compare a Super Nintendo version of Earthbound hooked up with wires to the computer with a capture card compared to one that is emulating and you actually see the little individual pixels, the one on the computer is just going to be better. It's a quality issue. It actually looks better when you emulate. So in my opinion, there's a lot to talk about. Leave something below. I read all the comments, and if you have a question of any sort for me, maybe about emulation or where I stand on any type of issue, ask it. I answer everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Wait, there's 31 days in June?
No.